Hey, this is Blake, also known as Forex Money Flipper with 10 Talents Trading. Today, I'm going to be talking about quarters theory levels. Quarters theory levels, we can understand there's two tiers, right? Okay, so there's two tiers. Two tiers. You have the high time frame, QDLs, and you have low time frame QDLs. All right. So, as prepared for a video as you can be, there always going to be stuff that comes up. So, but let me get that cursor out of the way. But so these are high time frame QTLs right here, quarters theory levels. So we have 100,000 and 0. In between we have 50,000, 25,000, 75,000, and then in between here, and here, and here. So what this is just taking 100,000 and dividing it in half, okay, and then dividing 50,000 in half right here, and then dividing 25,000 in half here. Same thing here, 1,000, 500, 250, 125. Now this is what it's going to look like on the chart right here. So it's going to look like something like that right there. So this is again back to what we were saying. High time frame QTLs. Okay. Low time frame QTLs. All right. So this is kind of what it'll look like on the chart, right? So you'll be basically in this range right here. Okay? On the chart. All right? So maybe you're here or something like that. All right? But this would actually, if I was going to represent it more accurately to help you understand, it would be maybe like this. Right? So what this means is, okay, let's say price is right here. Okay? That's the same up here, right? See what I'm saying? You're on the low time frame here. You're on the high time frame here. Or here. Get what I'm saying? Somewhere in that same area. Let's see, 1125, 250. Yeah, right here. Okay. Let me show you what this looks like on a chart. But just go back to here. Just understand it simply. Okay, we have two tiers. We have the high time frame quarters theory levels and the low time frame quarters theory levels. Now they're both on the chart. All right, so what does it look like? This is what it looks like. Now, I don't have all the high time frame marked out here simply because it doesn't exist. In other words, price since 1971 started down here at 0.5, 3.55 right there. So the lowest that I have marked is this quarter theory level here. As you can see, 0.5 thousand or 0.50 thousand. And then as you can see, that was 1971. Here, 2008 price got up to 60,000. But my range right now for high time frame is just going to be I could do one more up there, but we do another white one up there. But this is just going to be 1.50 thousand. So actually what we have here is essentially 100,000 points between these 2 points. You see that number there on this moving thing here, the data window here? That's 100,000 points. You see that? Okay. Now halfway in between is this point. Okay. Now how many points is this? 50,000 points, right? So that's halfway. Now how many is this? Can you guess it? 25,000 points, right? How about this? That's half. What's half of 25,000? 12,500. So you see, we're just taking 100,000 points right here, dividing it in half, right here, okay, and then dividing that in half, and dividing that in half. That is your high time frame quarters theory levels. We did the same thing up here. It's just a little bit less clear because I've got all these levels. So I wanted to just show you down here, but this is the same thing up here. Okay, so now let's zoom in a little bit. We're on the monthly chart, so this is a long time. This is 2006 to 2022, so a very long time. Almost 20 years. So that is how much is that? 16 years. 2000 2022 minus 2006. That's 16 years worth of price data. Okay. All right, so let's keep zooming in. Actually, let's start going down to the weekly here. And let's, which view do we like? Let's go daily. All right, so here we are in the daily time frame. Let me just zoom out and then zoom back in so you can see where we are. So here is what we just looked at, right? See that? Okay. I don't want you to get lost here, so follow along. Basically, let me okay, so where we are, let's look at where we are. this will help us to get our bearings. So 10,000 points here. Now we're just above the 1.0. We're between prices between the 1.0 and the 1.125. Okay, so that's where we are. So now that we have our bearings, let's zoom in. You see 1.0, 1.125. Okay, now let's go. Okay, this is the smaller time frame quarters theory level right here. Here we have 1.0 and 1.1. Okay, halfway between that is 1.05. all right, halfway between 1.0 and 1.05 is 1.025. So you can think of it like basically 0 and 1, or 10,000. So you have 0. If you just use the everything after the decimal, you have 0 and 10,000. So now we understand this is 5,000. Now we understand this is 250 or 2,500, right? Okay, 0, 10,000, 5,000, 0, 10,000, 5,000, 2,500, or 2,500, and half of that is 1,250. We did the same thing here as we did here. It's just I've got more quarters levels here. That's even smaller time frame quarters levels. So we have 100,000. Let's go back. We have 100,000. Okay, and actually, we also have really what we have actually is here on the chart. Sorry that I was not more fully prepared for this video. I didn't really kind of got excited, I wanted to make the video. Okay, so really we have high, medium, and low. We have 3 time frames on here. So we have the 100,000 level. That's what we showed. I showed you at the first time, the first of the video. And then we have 10,000 level. That's what I just showed you. Next, we're going to move down to the 1,000 level. So there's 3 levels of the quarters theory levels. Okay. Let's zoom in here to the next one. So let's get our bearings. 0, 10,000. We are in between 5,000 and 7,500. Right? More accurately here, there's a halfway between these two, and that is this one, 6,250. That's halfway between 5,000 and 7,500 if you want to we can do the math here. I'll show you. 7,500 minus 500, or 5,000, sorry, 25. Okay, now here's what we have to do here. Divide that by 2, 1,250. So we can see this one is just 5,000 plus 1,250, right? 1,250 plus 5,000 is 6,250. See that? So, you know, the math is very easy. Once you memorize these levels here, these are the numbers that you need to memorize. Okay, just these, and once you have those memorized, okay, then you will know these, and you'll know these. So back to over here, zooming in, we're in between. Actually, right now we're in between this 10,000 level, 6,250, and this 10,000 level, 7,500. Okay, zoom in. Let's get our bearings back. Let's back it up. Okay, here's those two 10,000 levels that I just showed you. 6,250, 7,500. Now, in between, sort of in between, we start here just below this one, but in between, you know, here and here, right, we have, actually, we have two 1,000 quarters levels. I just have only marked up one. As you can see here, we have 5,000. Here we have, right here, 6,000. Okay, and here we have 7,000. So this here between 6,000 and 7,000 is, it is our 1,000 quarters theory level. Okay, so I intentionally did not finish this one because I wanted to show you how to do it. And so, very easy, just what we have so far is 6,000, 7,000, and halfway between 6,500, halfway between that. Let me explain this. Halfway between 6,000 and 6,500 is 6,250. Now, remember, I just showed you the 10,000 levels, right? That's the reason why this is a different color than this. You see, because the white, it's thicker, right? So the 100,000 level is the thickest. So you can make different thicknesses here. So the 100,000 level is this thickness. The 10,000 level is this thickness, as you can see. When I show you, and then that is the 1,000 level. So you can see the thickness here of the 10,000 level. They're supposed to actually, let me see. Yeah, that's why I did it, because it needs to be distinguishable. So you can do it however you want. If you think that that is, you know, a better way there with that thickness to split it. I think what I did was I used this one for these levels, but you can use whichever one you want there. So back to what we were talking about. Anyway, that explains why that is a different color. The thickness, I guess I could improve it. You just go here, sort by number. That's why it's important to organize these, have these exact. Everything needs to be perfect, so that you can find what you're looking for, which is 1.0625. 1.0625. You see, we found it. Now you can increase the thickness there, make it a little bit easier here to see. But anyways, right now we're going to continue with the video. Zoom in a little bit more. Let me show you how to put in these levels here. Okay, so basically we have 6,000, 7,000, 6,500, and then halfway between 6,500 and 7,000 is 6,750. See that? So just dividing in half. Let's add our next level here. I like to drag it just slightly above where I think it'll be, and there's a reason for that. The reason I do that okay, so I copy and paste there, and then I hit tab, and it goes, I got to put in the level. Okay. Now you can, if you're new and you're not sure, you're not confident yet, you can check it. I need to change the color to white. But if you want to make sure, what you can do is just check the level before you disable selection. That'll lock it in. Okay, as you can see, I screwed that one up. Let's see. Hold on. This needs to be lower thickness, and oh, my bad. You know what? I don't know what I was thinking. That's the number there. Double click over here. That will select that number. You can copy paste. Copy paste. Now let's try again. See that? It's right there. It's perfect. Lock it in. Don't worry. We'll do. I'm gonna do 2 more, 3 more. Drag it just above here. That's a little bit too high. Just above halfway. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to, but look how close I got it. I don't even have to. I can just use that. Double click there. Command A, copy, tab, Command V for paste, disable selection. I was confident that was going to be right because I've done this so many times. So, but you don't have to lock it in. You can check it, double check it, and then lock it in. Like I said, I've done this hundreds of times. So, okay, three. I think it's 375, right? Can double check here. Yep. That's why you could just screenshot, whatever you want here. Screenshot that, and then tell you what. Let me make it easy. Okay, there you go. So you can screenshot that. Actually, hold on. Okay, screenshot that real quick. There you go. Hold on. Alright, now screenshot that. Now. Alright. So now you have a record of the levels there, so. Alright, we'll do one more. Don't forget to save your template. I use quarter 3 levels on everything, so I don't really have to call it that. I could just call it Euro USD. Okay, what I like to do is create a backup folder 1. Select that so that it goes down here and populates that, then save it. Okay, so there you go. So we have the big time frames here. This is our 100,000, remember? Zooming in. Okay, we have our 10,000. Hold on. Yeah, no, 10,000 is right here. From there to there. Okay. And we simply, because this one is a 100,000 level, it's a different thickness. Okay. And so we leave that at the 100,000 thickness, and then we move to you know, the 10,000 level thickness here, but we continue to use that thickness there. This is the same 10,000 level here. It's just the thicknesses are according to the significance of the levels. So the thicker the level, the more significant it is when price comes to that level. It's a very significant thing. You see how that big bullish candle came off of this. Right now this market is bullish because of that, because we had a strong reaction off of this level, a very important level. You know, you could argue that it is the most important level on Euro USD, period. You know, we're slightly bullish, but that's a different opinion. This is not about that. Anyway, but sorry, I shouldn't even mention that. Okay, going in. So we have the 100,000 level there, 10,000 level there. Continue to go in. Okay, again, this is the 10,000 level. See that? 1.1, 1.0, that's 10,000. Okay, going in, moving in, we have our 1,000 level, 7,000, 6,000, and we have filled that out nicely, and you can see what we did here. And that is where we trade. We're trading on the 1,000 level. We're looking for how price behaves in this around all these levels. And our next closest significant level for 10,000 is, as you can see, this is a different thickness here. So right here, that's going to be, you see, we already came there. That's a triple bottom. That's a Head and Shoulders there. So we've made a huge move. You know, up. Okay, that was before, it was December 29th on that. But yeah, that is quarters theory, and hopefully that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. All right. Once again, this is Blake, Forex Money Flipper with 10 Talents Trading, and you know, screenshot this and also, you know, understand what's going on here. And then the next, this would be medium. So then you would have a you have a low. Okay, you can screenshot this now. So you have a high, medium, low. That's your basic levels there. And then, you know, just another example here of the quarters theory levels. So anyway, that's it. All right, thanks for watching.